Hello everyone, welcome to Give Me a Whole Year Monday Night Raw. After that Survivor Series, what an insane weekend of wrestling. How are people doing? Oh, have we got in? We've got quite a few already. We've had Sassy already, our moderator who can't be us tonight. She's not feeling so well. We do have the Patreon and Super Chats available if you don't want to donate. Donations just help to go towards the running of the channel. If you want to do memberships on YouTube, you can do that. We do like to sort of just be a family. We like to just have everyone have a good time. So do want people to be respectful of friends. We do have friends with other channels. So we've got WrestleSphere and Soundsphere, run mostly by our own Sam and Dom. You've got Wrestling Royalty, which I was looking to be a part of on Friday night before Survivor Series, which is a guy called Andy Bars, absolutely brilliant. We've got Misfit podcasters already in our chat down below. We've got Tom Talks Rubbish as well. Tom Talks Rubbish has done interviews with all of us off Give Me a Whole Year. He's also done one with Wrestling Royalty. And there we go. Sassy saying, help. Look after me. Make sure you're behaving properly. So we sent a message to Sassy saying, take care. Thank you very much for joining us. If you have, there we go. There's Misfit Wrestling. WWE doing a show in 2023 that has CM Punk on it is ridiculous. Absolutely. We've got Orton opening, Punk closing. Makes sense. People, if CM Punk was the opener, it'd basically be he'd come in, and a lot of people would tune out after that. So it makes sense to keep him on until the end of the show. And first hour's commercial free. That's what we like. We hate commercials, don't we, guys? We've got Wolves fan 606. I can't remember. Did you win earlier on? It finished 3-2. I can't remember what it was. We've got Anthony Turn. How you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. We've got Crazy Ginger. Jake, how you doing, dude? Is that a UFC profile picture you've got there? We've got John Nell in. How you doing, John Nell? Cool pose in your photo. Nice. We've got Misfit. Who would have thought we'd be talking about a Raw with CM Punk on it? 6 months ago? Probably never. Probably 3 months ago, absolutely no chance in hell. But no idea. No idea what the percentages would have got at the betting shop. Central, how are you doing? Oh, I like that green smiley face you've got. Quite cool. WWE sold more tickets to Rumble and Mania following Punk's return, 100%, obviously. How are you doing, Martinez? We're not allowed to show it. If we show it, we get taken down. So we can't show Monday Night Raw at all, I'm afraid. Tonight is going to be so good. 100% it is. I'm actually quite excited for the tag team title match. It doesn't sound like it's going to be super exciting, but teams that you've got in it, you've got D.I.Y, Imperium, you've got Alpha Academy. It's just going to be absolutely banger. I know you might not be trying to see me, but I'm not allowed to show it, so that's why I'm here to give you your own commentary on it. Jaden, if language like that again, you will be tapped out and blocked if needed, so try and behave, please. CM Punk's return across social media did a total of 87 million views. Ridiculous numbers in it. Absolutely crazy that one person can be changed that much, change the figures that much. Nice hair. Is that why you're being nice? Is that because you attack? Probably. I saw you got tickets to All In next year. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Misfits pumped for Reed and Ivar. Yeah. Again, the matches have announced, which are them two matches, and then you've got a women's tag team championship match. Them two matches sound absolutely bangers. I know I would prefer probably Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark to be the ones to win the tag titles, but for a match where I don't expect the champions to lose, it'll probably be a passable match as well. So let's get the fans in. We've got ZGI pop in. How you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. Hello, dude. Feels more like a Raw after Mania than it feels more like a Raw after Mania than an actual Raw after Mania. Yeah, because this year's was terrible, wasn't it? You had Brock come out to shake hands with Cody Rhodes and then turn on him immediately. It was pointless. It was garbage. And I mean, Jack will probably tell you, we was there. It was super disappointing. Yeah, I've already told him off for you, dude. Don't worry. If anything like that is said again, he'll get timed out. So I have put a little tagline question on for the sort of full show, so we can keep coming back to it because we're going to end up coming back to it at the end of the show anyway. But do we think CM Punk will headline WrestleMania? Do we think it? We know it was very vocal about leaving WWE because he wanted the headline. And he didn't get it. He kept getting sort of passed over. But do we think CM Punk will headline either night 1 or night 2 of WrestleMania as the last main event match? And who do we think it'll be against? It's not a problem, dude. Like I said, we try and keep everyone happy and keep it friendly. We don't want people being sort of spoken to in that way. So we tell people we'll time them out and we'll block them if we need to. We don't hesitate if we have to. Behave yourself, Jack. You've got a girlfriend. AEW news: QT Marshall has left AEW. But at least CM Punk cannot be blamed for that one. Only 2 matches you can see Punk main event Mania. It's Rollins or Stone Cold. Rollins, I think, is the option that they probably will end up with. And ZJI has done exactly my thoughts. Punk and Seth night 1, Cody and Roman night 2. But yeah, it is the easiest prediction I think we can see. Them two nights, them 2 matches. It's got to be on it. The only question I would have is you could build a women's match. Do they not deserve to land one night of WrestleMania? Because I think the 2 night WrestleMania, one night should always be headlined by the women, one night should always be headlined by the men. I know this year they did the tag team match to main event one night, and the Cody Roman match to headline the second night, but that was an insane story. I think fantasy booking, you do them 2 matches, but does that feel like a little bit slap in the face to the women's division? That's all I'm sort of worried about. So just come on to Monday Night Raw. We've had a recap of bits of Survivor Series. Obviously, the CM Punk return as well. So ZJ's going opener of night 1, Jade Cargill and Rhea. Jade takes the title. Who would you have to face in the match? Because Jade Cargill is, I think, the de facto heel in the match. And unless Rhea has a change of character, Judgment Day split up, something like that, between now and then, and she's swapped over to being a big face, I do think that Rhea losing the title should be to someone you are wanting to build as a big baby face. I don't know if Jade fits that bill. I think she's just too much of a natural cocky heel like The Miz. So, yeah, we have got Randy Orton coming out. Triple H said Jade ready. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think that she could put on a good match, but I don't think she's WrestleMania caliber 10 plus match ready. You want people to turn on her immediately. Yeah, I mean, it's very sweet. Marie, I think, is look. Obviously, you've got the look, but the in-ring work is just below standard for where you should be if you're going to be a big star of a company. And that was the big problem for Eve Marie, is you can put her on the headline slot and she looks the part every single time. But if you don't have the in-ring work, you're going to be massively disappointed with match quality. Am I going to put the copyright up early tonight? I never put it up early. Oh, Randy Orton's coming out and actually signing stuff for a fan on his way to the ring. That is absolutely awesome. He looks so pumped to be back. And when you saw him next to Drew, he looked an absolute unit as well. Headlining Mania was probably one of the stipulations for coming back. It wouldn't surprise me. Also, CM Punk got it written into his contracts about professional conduct as well, by the sounds of it. Basically, don't go around punching people backstage. Rhea needs to lose the title. It's a lackluster squash match reign. Yeah, that's the thing that I do think is whoever wins the Royal Rumble should be the one to dethrone Rhea. The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, you could build a number one contender for Io Sky and then move forward that way. So it's, I mean, Randy Orton's talking, saying stuff to the crowd, but it's like, it's been that long since they've been here, he's not sure how to do it. So I think he's just thankful to be back in the ring and be able to go. Crowd popping for his pose on the turnbuckles. Rhea Becky is a direction. Don't go away from that for someone who's yet to have a match in for a program that's been building in season 1. Jade winning the Royal Rumble would be lackluster, 100%. RKO me-san. I mean, I'd happily take an RKO just to say I've been RKO'd by the legend. And it's something that, I mean, I'd take a stunner from Austin. I'd love to take an RKO. I would love to take, I don't know, a 5-star frog splash from RVD. I think it's just something that I think would be cool just to say I've been RKO'd him. Or, I mean, I would be screaming, but I'd love to take a chop from Walter. Becky should step away from the title picture for a while. It could, yeah. And she just said, I sounds like a few of you missed me. So, CB Matthew, he's probably coming out at the end of the show. So, we've got Randy Orton starting, and then at the end of the show, you're going to have CM Punk come out, save people till the end. Orton is cutting right to the chase. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. So, Belair should step away from the title picture. Yeah. Becky's been away from the main title picture since SummerSlam. It's been a long while since she's been going for the title, but it's never felt like she's that far away. We're doing welcome back chants. It's nice to hear. So thanking everyone. Just about to talk, and you just said, "I love you, Randy." And I turned around and said, "I love you too." So Orton's talking about he's not done one particular thing. And the one that hasn't done is compete at War Games. So with the help of Cody, of course he was in his head. Becky's been away since SummerSlam, yeah. The thing the NXT did was to keep her away from Rhea. Yeah, I agree. So Orton wanted to be part of history at War Games. Orton's talking about he got to make a moment, and that's what it's about, making moments. He's got some unfinished business to attend to. The unfinished business is with the Bloodline. Orton's, for the past 20 years, has taken his time to put people on the shelf, sometimes permanently. He's got receipts for the Bloodline. The receipts come in the form of the 3 most devastating letters. RKO. Nice. Belair should go to NXT. I think you turn a heel. For me, if you turn Bianca Belair heel, you could team her up with the Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, because there is obviously a good reason behind it. She's dating Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford. So if you have, we're getting Rhea come out. You turn a heel, joins up with a partner, and you've got a big team there that you could build up as like a Judgment Day for SmackDown. What would we think about Randy going after the Intercontinental title belt? Orton versus Gunther blows your mind. That's a good shout. I think Orton would take it, but it does sound good. It does sound like a banger of a match, but I wouldn't have Orton win the match. I'd probably save that again for someone that you wanted to build up. Braun Breaker at WrestleMania sounds like a match I would die to see. Ray is saying that Orton had a great performance at Survivor Series. Roman and Randy at the Rumble. Yep, banger. Sounds it. Save Gunther's first loss for Chad Gable. Yeah, I keep saying, we've been saying it for a while, haven't we? Chad Gable. But again, would you not have Sheamus win? Because I think Sheamus putting over Gable is a good prospect as well. Ray is saying that Orton looks more dangerous than ever. Ray is saying the landscape's changed. The Bloodline have fallen, and the Judgment Day have risen as the most dominant force in WWE. Someone else punching your shirt on the back. It'll probably be on sale at the arena, though, won't it, Jack? So they've probably got to the arena tonight, bought it there and then, and put it straight on. Ray is saying that the Judgment Day is dripping in gold. Roman v Randy and Rollins v Punk at the Rumble. Take your money. Trips take it all. Yeah. They're some banger matches, 100%. So you've got Rhea with the World Championship. You've got Dirty Dom with the NXT North American. And then you've got Balor and Priest with the tag titles. Rhea saying that if it wasn't for Randy, Damian Priest would be the world champion. Possibly. There's another Rollins stuff from this weekend I was aware. Yeah, I still think there is a little bit of truth in it. When you are talking about someone being a disease, oh, we're getting RKO chance. RKO chance of going over here. But I mean, Seth has said some very disrespectful things about Punk. So that some of it is truth. Randy's talking about while he was out of the company, he's been watching the product. Mammy this, mammy that, but guess what? Daddy's back. That's a mighty drop moment. We're getting Daddy's back chant. Orton's the only person on the roster who can get away with it in a woman. He's that sadistic and he's great. Rollins stuff is a work shoot, yeah. But the stuff earlier on when it was first sort of sacked, I think, we're getting Who's Your Daddy chant now. But yeah, I believe that they will work together, but they don't like each other at all. Orton saying that a lot of things have changed while he's been gone, but the one thing that won't change, no one tells Randy Orton what to do. Rhea's saying that she tried to warn Randy, but Randy's made his bed. And that Judgment Day are the enemy of Randy Orton. Gunner, the Dom, attack Orton from behind. Orton and Cody come out. Orton, there you go. Doing best in the world, are you? I mean, I love the photo, dude. JD's going to need a double neck brace after tonight. Oh, 100% I hope so. Okay, to McDonough out of nowhere. We missed that surprise, that shock, that instantaneous state of an RKO. Did you have a good weekend, dude? Orton saying he's going to find Adam Pearce. Orton wants Dirty Dom tonight in the ring. Orton's first match on Raw since February 2022. Crazy amount of time. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I've actually got a photo on my phone. Let me find it for you. That one. So, WWE, the last time Orton was on TV, Edge was still the leader of the Judgment Day. And look at the difference now. He's not even in WWE. He's not even called anymore. You also had Dominic Mysterio still teaming with Rey Mysterio. He hadn't turned heel. He hadn't been part of the Judgment Day. Vince McMahon hadn't retired. He was still part of creative and never enough head of creative. Damage control wasn't even a thing for another few months. Kevin Owens was actually doing with Ezekiel. Now think, how long ago was that? And Ricochet was the IC title holder. So that just shows the difference in what has changed on the WWE landscape since then. So we've got a load of the guys backstage in the tag title match. R-Truth. And we've got Jelly Roll. Never heard of him. Afraid. What's funny is that Judgment Day will forever be remembered as the man who got RKO'd in Orton's Day. Oh, JD McDonough, yeah. Some people put JD for Judgment Day, so I missed on that one. So Tozawa and R-Truth need their own TV show. There would be an amazing comedy duo. No expert, but Chicago's not that near Tennessee. No, it's not. It's not like London to Luton. It's more like London to Edinburgh. Times, I think. R-Truth is legend, a Hall of Famer, isn't he? It's nice to see Trill's comedic time has not missed a step. R-Truth is a comedy legend. We've got Cody promoting the WWE shop. Cyber Monday deals 40% off site-wide. Let's have a look. Because at the minute, I think we've got free delivery on our shop. So yeah, at the minute, if you go to our or that one. That one. You'll go to our spread shop. You can get free delivery, and you're also getting a 15% Cyber Monday discount. So if you want to treat yourself to something, you can do. MJF has a torn labrum. Oof, that sounds nasty. That looks fun. But yeah, if you go to gimmehollier.myspreadshop.co.uk, you can get your own branded hoodies, t-shirts, baseball caps. I do have a few I can show you while we're getting the tag teams coming out. Yeah. So you can get a nice baseball cap, Gimme Hullywood logo on there. If you're a bit more of an NWO fan, you're an NWO style t-shirt with Gimme a Hullywood branding on there. If you're even more old school, you can get a Hulkamaniac shirt in the style of Hulkamania. If you want a bit more school, a bit more faction, you can get Bullet Club stuff as well. The club inspired, Give Me a Hullywood Club. And all of these are available on the link below. It's in the description as well. GimmeHullywood.myspreadshop.co.uk. So at the minute, like I said, we've got free delivery and we have also got 15% off on the spread shop. for a Cyber Monday deal. MJS going to work well then to try and avoid surgery. Yeah. I mean, I want him to stay fit. I want him to stay healthy because he's that good. We've got D.I.Y coming out now. Randy did Judgment Day head 10. Yeah. Can't forget to give a shout out to the Apex himself, Randy Orton. Getting the black and grey hoodie when you get paid. Nice one, dude. If as soon as you get it on, tweet us a photo, or Instagram it to us, and we will share the hell out of it for you, dude. Your parents are buying it, dude. Well, there's a 15% discount on and for delivery. Tell them to get that and get something else as well. So you've got a t-shirt or a baseball cap and the hoodie, and you'll pay the same price. All this told you JS losing the title to Samoa Joe. It makes sense. It would be a good way to do it. Oh no. So we've got Tag Team Turmoil on at the minute. As soon as we get down to the last two, I'll do a poll for you guys. So we've got Johnny Gargano and Akira Tozawa in the ring. Why didn't you have Chad Gable in there? In all honesty. Drop the title and get your arm. Yeah. Alton, I don't think MJS losing the title. If he needs surgery, dude, I think he's got to drop the title. It's big man taking D.I.Y down. MJS sounds messed up. They're not keeping the title on. Yeah, they could play into the angle of he's not 100%, so it's an easy win for Joe. Back elbow from Otis. He'll lose it to Adam Cole, but you never know. I mean, I think he'll come back at some point and good with Adam Cole, but I don't think it'll be soon, just because of Adam Cole's injury as well. It's just on his t-shirt off. Zawa was trying to tear his off as well. Couldn't do it, so I helped him out. Otis and Tozawa doing the caterpillar. Double elbows as well. Akira Tozawa is funny as hell. You just want a comedy duo, him and R-Truth. Give them their own YouTube show. Needs the jar of Tozawa from Ciampa. Not exactly chomping at the bit for an interim champion. No, just Joe. Simple. Gargano's going for a pin on Tozawa. 1, 2, 3. D.I.Y advances. Who's next? Shouldn't play with a Punk. Suffered the same injury that M suffered. Regardless of Brawler, we're taking the title off him. Yeah. Oh, we're going into Sher come out. Pepsi Phil's come out with a pixelated belt. I don't even really want to see him. I want to see him just wear his t-shirt. I'm not even bothered about him having a belt. If Triple H books into Sher to be D.I.Y, you might blow a gasket. Yeah. Oh, I mean, they've just had Ciampa's back off the ring post. Gargano in the ring, being stomped on. Via flying. Taking Gargano down. made Sanga even bigger than Via. Double shoulder tackle, Gargano taken down. This is the kind of match that would get D.I.Y over 100%. People love Gargano. People love D.I.Y and Champ. And it makes sense to build them up in this sort of match. To be honest, Triple H can cut some slack because he's been crazy good lately. Yeah. You can forgive Triple H every so often for a booking decision when, since he's taken over, it's been solid show after solid show enough. Vera's come again, yeah. Gargano trying to roll for 1, 2, 3. Gargano stole that one. D.I.Y beats Indus. But again, does that not make Indus look completely weak? Getting rolled up. We're getting the Creed brothers coming out now. Raw brought back Undertaker, Rock, John Cena, Orton, Punk, R-Truth, giving them his little face push, yep, and introducing Jade Cargill. But he's been doing it for years. He brought back Bruno Sammartino. He brought back the Ultimate Warrior. He brought back a lot of people previously that maybe thought their time with WWE was done. So we're starting off with Ciampa in the ring. I can never remember the Creed brothers' names. Not to mention, in the same year we did all that. So, yep, we've got Randy Orton, Dominic Mysterio confirmed for later on. So, Creed brothers working on Ciampa's arm. Didn't he have a surgery on that shoulder at one point? Misfits all for a D.I.Y versus Judgment Day down the line. Yeah. I mean, Creed brothers could be built up to go up against Judgment Day as well. D.I.Y should win here since the Creed beat them last time. I know, but is that not going back to Vince McMahon's 50-50 style booking? I would prefer D.I.Y to win because, like I said, it is a sort of match that can get D.I.Y over. But I'm gonna let Triple H do what Triple H is doing. It's been money since. Gargano with the slingshot spear. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. So they've got CM Punk returns, logo on the screen. Balor and Gargano had a fantastic match at TakeOver. Balor has great matches with anyone. Gargano usually has great matches with anyone. Add Priest and Ciampa to the mix. Yeah. Would you do it before or after Damian Priest cashes in? Because I think if Damian Priest cashes in, that will cause the implosion of Judgment Day. And you could end up having him lose a little bit further down the line. But I don't think that should happen. Creed brothers, beautiful teamwork. 1, 2. Kick. Well, nearly kicks out at 2, but Gargano saves the day. Yeah, it depends how Triple H does want to book it, but I wouldn't want to have Priest win the title and then go into tag team matches. I'd want him to be a solo star built up. Not gonna lie, SmackDown needs to pick it back up. This halfway dragged out finish of the Bloodline won't cut it. Yeah, Raw got so much 1 hour of no commercials. Punk, Orton, Judgment Day, Jey Uso, Cody, Sammy. You've got Drew as well. Way too much for SmackDown to compete with. But you've got Roman Reigns. Creed brothers show an unbelievable strength. Brodus tagged in. Brodus ball. 1, 2. Creed brothers win that one. Which booking decision, dude? Are they going to pull a Brian Huss and CM Punk returns and just shows a video package? Is it that one? I don't think they'll do that. You're going to have Punk in the ring, aren't you? We've got New Day coming out. New Day versus Creed brothers is a match I didn't really think I would want. If they give New Day another shot at the tag titles, you're going to strangle something. I mean, you've got New Day, you've got Creed brothers. I think you've still got Imperium. Out of the three, I want the Creed brothers to win. Because we've had Indus in, we've had Alpha Academy, they've got D.I.Y, you've gone. So, yeah, we've got the Creed brothers, New Day or Imperium. Punk is, yeah, I'm not surprised. So, got Kofi in. I've just got half the poll ready because we know Imperium's going to be in the final too. And it's just whoever wins this one goes up against Imperium for the #1 contendership. New Day Rocks chant. Xavier was tagged in. Can confirm this did not get D.I.Y of it. No. Even if you didn't have them win the tag match and become #1 contenders, you could have had them go through everyone and then lose at the final hurdle, and it would be the team has fought to the end and just fell short. Kevin and Knight is carrying SmackDown at the moment. Yeah. If Roman was there fighting like an actual champion in SmackDown, would be good. I know, but it feels like a big deal when he is there, doesn't he? 1, 2, kick out. Kofi only gets a toe count there. Julius in a chin lock from Kofi. Julius trying to fight his way back to his feet. Julius rolled up. Reversal by Julius. Julius reversed and then picks Kofi up into a slam. That was insane strength. When Roman isn't there, Knight and Owens carry SmackDown. Yeah. Even when Roman is there sometimes, he doesn't feel like the biggest deal on the show anymore. Xavier Woods in, went for a super kick. Beautiful overhead suplex from Creed. Don't like Roman when he is here. He carries it. He himself can carry SmackDown. He can. But I just don't. I don't want to see the full show revolve around him anymore. Again, Morse power suplex. 1, 2. Get out at 2. When Roman's there, it feels like everything else is less of a concern, less of a deal. Whereas he should have someone on his level that should be trying to go for that championship. LA Knight does feel like a big star, but after losing to Roman at Crown Jewel, I think it just feels like he's not as big. Chris Leclerc's in how he's doing. Can't wait for Orton to RKO Ripley. Yeah, I know. Damage Control's carrying SmackDown right now. That is a good point. Damage Control are doing hell of good work. And they're doing brilliant stuff for the women's division as well as the main event scene of SmackDown, I think. We can agree that we want more talent other than people fighting Roman. Random SmackDown people fighting Roman is boring 100%. Or would you build up then? Or would you want to have face Roman say at the Royal Rumble? The day Randy RKO's Rhea is the day the internet will break, probably. Bayley's days in numbered Damage Control. I've said it for a while. I think she should get kicked out and become babyface again. I've realised after this match I've been talking in comments rather than anything else. So the Creed brothers tossed to the outside. AO's chipping in Damage Control storyline into ratings draw. They're the biggest draw on SmackDown, I think, in a minute. Especially when Roman's not there. Kofi's looking for trouble in paradise. Yes, he didn't get it though. Broughus tagged Judas. Beautiful takedown from Kofi there. Say build Austin Theory up as the face, or have Knight continue to build then face Roman. Again, it won't feel as big because it's already lost. Follow slam from Creed, beautiful. Broughus off apron with a moonsault to Xavier Woods. We're looking for the Broughus ball. Broughus ball to Kofi. 1, 2, 3. So there we go. We've got Creed Brothers versus Imperium. Bayley versus the Sky for the Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Nope. Nope. Austin. Or Kairi Sane. Or a triple with M3. Finals of D.I.Y versus Imperium. Hicks will have a lot more sense than the Creeds. Yeah, I agree. So whoever wins this one will be number one contender for the WWE tag titles held by Judgment Day. So we've got Kaiser and Vinci for Imperium with the up hand. Best thing for business for WWE as a whole is Roman loses to Cody. Cody's one of the best attention grabbers in WWE. But I'm with the title will boost WWE's figures. Yeah, how you going? I like the Creeds, but getting pushed out so soon. I don't know. Not for alter ego, but Roman's reign is now boring. Yeah, he's beaten pretty much everyone. There's no one fresh for him to face apart from CM Punk. But you don't have CM Punk go straight into the title picture and win. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, we could go up against it and feel legit. Joel is trying to fight back against both members of Imperium. Spinebuster from Vinci, and then a kick from Kaiser. Doesn't help when Roman's not on the show. It doesn't. No. I think if I was to put anyone up against him at Royal Rumble, it probably would be Kevin Owens. Kaiser flying forearm bar. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Brutus breaks it up. Well, there you go. Going down, not a problem, Doug. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the conversation. It's nice to have you in as always, and stick you in whenever you're ready. But yeah, if you're going to get the hoodie and stuff, like I said, send us a tweet out with it on. Like I said, it's discount at the minute, 15% off, so you can get a hoodie and a t-shirt at a good price, especially with a free delivery. But go for tonight. Got busy things before your Raw starts. Not a problem, dude. Thank you very much for joining, dude. See you in a bit. People compare Brock's title run to Roman, but we know Brock is a part-timer, isn't going to be on the show every week. Yeah, but Roman signed a new deal where he's got that luxury as well. I do think it makes people feel like a bigger deal if you don't see him every week. So when they do show up, they do feel like more of a star. Had fun with the convo, down the man. Forever love, dude. Yeah, same to you, man. Thanks for joining, and we'll probably see. You might see Ant on Wednesday or Sam on Friday, but I'll probably be back Monday Night Raw next week, well, dude. So we'll see you then. We didn't know Roman was going to be a part-time when he beat Brock at Mania. No. I mean, either way, you will see the champion on the shows a lot more. You look at Seth, he's on there with every Monday Night Raw. Near enough every other champion is on every single weekly show. So it just doesn't feel the same not having your main champion on your show. Vinci trying to keep Creed Brothers down. Double boots. Both men go down. Even Michael Cole is saying that CM Punk is controversial and polarizing. Julius Creed tagged in. Kaiser tagged in. Overhead suplex to both members of Imperium. And again, both members of Imperium taken down. Triple H having to make a new world title tells you that you didn't need to unify the WWE Universal title when no one asked for it. No. There was no need for it to be done. It, to me, devalued one of the titles. And at this point, you can see which one. Vinci breaks up the pinfall attempts there. Vinci throws the outside. Ooh, landing. Guys are rolling through it. 1, 2. Had the tights, but kicked out by Julius. Oh, straight right. Open right hand from Kaiser there. Got range. Oh, beautiful power into a power bomb from Austin. Oh, Julia, sorry. Guys are up on the shoulders. Oh, we're going to get another Brutus ball. Vinci takes Brutus off the top turnbuckle. Big clothesline, discus clothesline from Kaiser. Tags out to Vinci. Polarizing is the right word, 100%. Oh. I think Julius went for something, tried using a step up off the back of his brother, but slipped off the ropes, slipped off the back, and then just standing vertical leap onto the top turnbuckle. Brilliant athleticism and brilliant reaction. We're getting this is awesome chance. I don't know if it's awesome. It's reasonable. It's a good match. Sonny's going to jail for a long time. Bonus ball to Vinci. Cover 1, 2, 3. Creed Brothers win. That was a bit of a slow pin for me, though. From the Brutus ball to actually getting the pin itself, it felt way too long. It was only about 4 or 5 seconds, but it still felt a bit too long for me. Made Imperium look a little bit weak. But at the start to a Monday Night Raw, it's not the worst we've seen. That Brutus ball's got such a rough landing. You'll land in the wrong position and don't get off your opponent. That's going to be ridiculous. Son has been sent to 10 years in prison for driving with suspended license, causing death. Then another 7 for DUI, manslaughter, and then years of probation. I mean, I don't want to say she deserves it, but karma's come for her. So I've got Tegan backstage with Rhea. And we've got Balor and Priest. They're saying that they can't take Creed Brothers lightly. Priest doesn't seem happy. Priest is kicking off about being the Judgment Day and not winning. Rhea's saying that the Judgment Day rise together and fall together. Damien Priest looks noised, but everyone else still behind him, still give him support. So McDonough's supposedly been checked out by medical after the RAO out of nowhere. That was quite nice. Damien Priest looking frustrated, losing the match, but that was quite a nice little back and forth. Polarizing in friendships will end over just like him. Yeah, exactly. You know that. I think he's a great performer. He's great on the mic. He's a good wrestler, but the amount of problems he's caused, I don't think it's worth the money. Think we're done with the Judgment Day Cody stuff. Yeah, Judgment Day versus Creed Brothers. It sounds like a good match. I reckon it'll be a great match. So we're now going the first commercial break. So first commercial break, what do? Obviously, it's the snacks. So I've got chocolate brownie bites, little pieces of chocolate brownie in a box. I've got what are called wafer rolls, which are, Jack will know, like crispy rolls. I've got a white Twix bar, which is gorgeous, absolutely delicious. And then I've got my bottle of lemon juice, as always. Today's the 9-year anniversary of the Colt Cabana podcast, and Colt Cabana's been released from AW. But, I mean, it's been such a long while since we've seen Punk on WWE. I think a lot of people might have forgotten about that. Probably not us, because we keep our eye on stuff like that. Let's have a look. Oh, QT Marshall, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, dude. Colt is still with AW. Yeah. I don't know why I always get the two mixed up. I've just had a quick look. 27th of November. So for you guys in America, it's the birthday, or it would have been the birthday of British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith. For me in the UK, it's the 28th of November. So we want to wish Summer Rae and Eric Rowan happy birthday. So today is Summer Rae's 40th birthday. So happy birthday, Summer Rae. Not seen White Twix in a while. Glad it's still a thing. Oh, yeah. I think Home Bargains and B&M are the best place to get them from. Absolutely delicious, aren't they? WWE Hall of Fame, British Bulldog. Yep. QT Marshall's done with AW. Yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't mean Colt Cabana. I meant QT Marshall. The both, I found the sort of look quite similar. Oh, we're going the American Nightmare coming out. Let's see if we can do a bigger whoa in the chat than they can. I thought the crowd didn't start singing the full song until the Souls do it at Money in the Bank this year. Ready? Let's go up. I'm home. Whoa. They was doing the whoa chants, but I think it wasn't until they had the UK fans singing Downstate Kingdom that we actually saw the arenas doing it in the US. Because if you go back and look at Backlash, I think it was in Puerto Rico, that was the word was loud, but there wasn't singing the song. But then you kept the Money in the Bank at the next Premium Live event, and the crowd was singing every single word. Skull's not an AR thing, it's actually part of a giant they captured and put his skeleton in the DADA class. WWE's in talks with Jay Lee coming back to WWE. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. I don't know if I would like to see it. A lot of the current generation of audience probably won't know who it is, so I don't know if it would be a waste. Surprised she wasn't at Survivor Series. She might have been backstage with him. You never know. No one's reported that WWE are in talks with AJ Lee. They might be in talks, but we don't know. It's all speculation at this point, I think. So what do we want to talk about, do we think? We'll ask Cody that. That would have been a great time to get CM Punk chance. Cody's talking. There's been a lot of stories coming out from this weekend. So Cody's team wants to thank his teammates, Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso, and Randy Orton. Wants to thank all of them. Soon as Jey Uso has mentioned, we get in the yeet chants. And Seth's mentioned, and we're going the whoa chant. This crowd are very loud tonight. It is a raucous crowd. Does feel like a Raw after WrestleMania, doesn't it? There's a sign saying we missed you, Randy. Nice. Cody saying that Orton is still a mentor to him to this day. So Cody looks emotional that he's got to win in his dad's match. Oh, we got Dusty chance now. The other story, the return, CM Punk. Now we've got the CM Punk chance. He says, "Welcome back." Cody wants to make some news himself. Oh, what could that be? There's only one nation for Cody. Cody's declared himself for the Royal Rumble. Lights have gone out. What are we getting? Ooh, Nakamura. Cody's saying you're a brave hero in his battle. You need to continue your story. But I need you to set me free to awaken me to evolve. Nakamura was very patient with him week after week. But now Nakamura's done waiting. Nakamura's going to bring chaos to Cody. Red mist from Nakamura in the ring. Sneak attack. Cody's the first entrant. Nakamura's targeted Cody. Nakamura versus Cody. Sign me up, yes. That's going to be a match where I reckon it'll be fantastic. So I just had a quick look. The last time Cody and CM Punk was together in a match against each other on TV was all the way back in 2012. You had CM Punk and Santino Marella versus Cody Rhodes and Daniel Bryan in 2012. That's a ridiculous amount of time since we've seen them two together in the ring. And the last time they went one-on-one, Cody Rhodes beat CM Punk on Monday Night Raw in 2008. I don't know why Cody's got your tattoo on his neck. Why have you got his tattoo on your ass? You could look at it that way, Jack. If there's someone on Raw who wants to put over Nakamura, it's going to be Cody. Yeah, I mean Cody is a big giver, isn't he? It's near enough. You might say it's your hip, Jack. I don't believe you. Doesn't mean tweet me a photo either. What have people got planned for the week then? Anything exciting? So we've only been 11 minutes past the hour and we're already on our second commercial break. They're catching up, aren't they? That'll be fun for Bridget to find. Yeah. I mean, once she found that one, she can always look for the one of my favourite. That's the one that's going to really creep her out. They give me a Hullywood logo. The double up and catch up on commercials. I know. This is where Monday Night Raw really does drag for me with the commercial break interruptions. SmackDown, I don't know why. They've probably the same amount of commercials in the 2 hours, but because it's a 2-hour show, it just feels less, I think. Will Cody get to colour? I reckon he will do. Probably not as much as Mox. So just going to recap of what's just happened. Cody announcing himself for the Royal Rumble, and then a little bit of a sneak attack from Nakamura. Oh, well, Cody got colour. Oh, okay. You only have 3 I know. Oh, you only have the 3. I'm waiting for you to get number 4. CM Punk gets his own official theme graphic. Yeah, I mean, there's been so many things like they've re-released it and remastered it. There'd been things seen on the WWE website, gift bundles and stuff like that. So there's been so different things that just seem to go in the right place for it. So we're going Bronson Reed versus Ivar. Let's get that poll going. Bronson Reed versus Ivar. There you go. Cody Rhodes didn't learn Jack Nakamura when he was beating Seth for 8 weeks straight. Yeah. I mean, out of Nakamura as the heel, he's such a charismatic badass, I think is the best way to put it. But you can go in the ring. I'd love to go and see Nakamura go back to like Wrestle Kingdom 10 when he went up against AJ Styles. Just because that was, I think, peak Nakamura. So really agile, big bodies in the ring. Yep. I mean, both of them do insane moves from the top. You've got the Tsunami, you've got the Moonsault. So this could be a very interesting match. We've got Valhalla coming out with Ivar now. And they are actually married in real life, I think. Oh, why's my stream frozen? At least we know why Punk picks the remastered version of Cult of Personality. Yeah. I mean, I do think that if it wasn't for Punk using it, that song might have got lost in obscurity. My stream's decided to play up now. Won't be a sec, guys. So Bronson Reed is going down to NXT tomorrow. Bam Bam Bigelow was the pioneer of the big man that did them type of moves. He was brilliant. Bam Bam was a ridiculous performer. And he did everything while still keeping that aura of just a big, beefy man. Very similar to what they're doing at the minute. My stream's completely gone. There we go. There, we're back. Bridget wants a tattoo with a dark mark. I mean, a Harry Potter tattoo is always good. I've got one. I've also got a wrestling tattoo. Pokemon, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Deadpool. I've got quite a few different ones. Valhalla shoved Ivar out the way. Spinning kick from Ivar. And then that flying little crossbody. Ivar looked like he limped a little bit after that kick. Third commercial break already in 18 minutes. But can't do anything about him. So who do I think is going to win this match then? We've got 50-50 on the votes. I think it's a tough one. I think you give it to... I'd probably give it to R. With Eric being out for a little while, you want to keep looking strong and for the team itself to look strong for when he does return. So I think you give it to Ivar. You don't want to be a good feud for the IC belt with Gunther. Yeah. I think if you did Ivar, you could save Bronson Reed for a big match at Royal Rumble or something. You've seen, I've seen your 5 or 6 beautiful all. I have 3. I've got more than 5 or 6, Shaq. I've got like 6 just on my legs. Then I've got 2 on my back, 2 on my chest. Both of my arms are fully covered. I've quite a lot of coverage. And just as an example, I've got that full arm is all done. That full arm is all done. And then I've got obviously stuff on my back. I've got stuff here. I've got stuff on my ribs. Yeah. So Cyber Monday, Punk Day 2, yeah. Like I said, at the minute, we've got 15% off anything you buy, and we've got free delivery. So if you want stuff, it's worth flying in to get it now. Like I said, we've got everything from T-shirts to baseball caps to hoodies. We've even got women's T-shirts, vest tops, teddy bears at this time of year for Christmas. So you can get loads of stuff that you might want. So we're back in the ring. Bronson Reed chopping Ivar. Ivar gets out the way, gives a big elbow, back elbow again. Absolute slugging it out in the corner. Ivar looking for. Again, went for that spin kick. Bronson Reed gets a big kick of his own. And Ivar gets another one. Samoan drop from Bronson Reed. Big, huge, heavy sense on. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Roman versus Roman, Randy, Punk, Rollins, Cody Nakamura. Triple H is cooking, firing on all cylinders, yeah. Ivar with a huge, huge slam. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Do we think we're going to see both Sonami and Mutal in this match? I think you could get away with doing both of them. Ivar is going up to the top. Is he going to get the Doom Soul? Beautiful, but misses. Bronson Reed got out the way. Is Bronson Reed going to go for that Sonami? 1, second rope. Valhalla up on the apron, causing a distraction. Valhalla's been ejected from ringside. Ivar has been sensational as singles. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Ivar, big line. Bronson Reed to the outside. Count out. I think you might be quite ahead of me. All that hair and beard and big bodies flying through the air, so badass. It's brilliant, and just big men slapping some beef. Ivar, big dick. So yeah, looking at it, you're well ahead of me, Misfit. Don't know why. Ivar up on the barricade. Bronson Reed catches him. Death Valley driver to the barricade from Bronson Reed, and steel chairs as well. Ivar steel chair. Use the steel chair feels unnecessary for the feud. Headbutt for Bronson Reed. They're still slugging it out. Security being close-lined. There's on Pierce. Bronson Reed using one of the security as a lawn dart. Ivar up on one of the tech cases. Cannonball off the top. Taking Bronson Reed, taking a couple of the security guards out. The security guard stole that punch just a tad. Ginny just jumped up. Ah, nice. Cuddles with the kitty. Oh, Jason Jordan's there. That's nice to see Jason Jordan. We're going Shayna and Zoey Stark earlier backstage. We got Nia Jax as well. I'm bored of Nia Jax already. I can't be bothered with her, in all honesty. We need some more of these two, maybe in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Shayna Baszler saying, why doesn't Nia shut her hole? I mean, oh, Zoey Stark wants Nia Jax one-on-one tonight. They need to team up so much. So we go Nia Jax versus Zoey Stark. Get a poll going for that one. So Nia Jax, Zoey Stark, get your votes in. Poll should be coming up any second. There you go. Yes, Sher, please do us all a favour and get rid of Nia. Yeah, Zoey Stark gets Nia Jax beats Zoey Stark, and then next week you're probably going to have Shayna take on Natalya, Nia Jax. Nia's matches just don't generate any excitement. Nah, I know. Audio keeps making a start. It might have been me just grabbing. I was just rattling something. Get lost, Jack. I've just had on the WWE EU shop, and there's no CM Punk shirt on there yet. I presume yours from the US website, didn't you, Jack? As soon as it went. Because I mean, on the website, it's already sold out in small, medium, large. Let's have a look. So I mean, for one shirt with delivery, you're looking at $70, which is £55 for a single T-shirt. It's not worth it. And you're not even allowed to apply the CM up to 40% Cyber Monday discount on the WWE CM Punk shirt. So it works out £55, 2p for a shirt. XL to XL4, XL, all that's left. Yeah. Bought the US and an A. Never been to that country. I've never been to the US and A. I've been to US of A. Yeah, I think £55 for a T-shirt is a little bit ridiculous. And it's a bit ridiculous that it's not on the UK or the Euro shop. Which is a bit frustrating. No wonder Punk is the second bestseller on WWE Shop. I mean, it goes without saying, you're going to have... When he originally arrived in AEW, the website was down for about 3 hours because of the amount of T-shirts being bought from on Pro Wrestling Tees and the shop AEW. I know, because I bought one. But it's just a ridiculous amount of money that's probably been spent already. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's millions of shirts near enough. So Michael Cole is showing the world reactions from different, from the arena. I couldn't even be super loud, so that was annoying. In my mind, I was like what these guys was, but I couldn't be too loud. Even on the BBC website, CM Punk's return is the most social moment in WWE history. I'm not surprised. 71 million views. $24 million just on X. Safe to say CM Punk is a needle mover. Yeah. He is always going to be that needle mover. The problem with it is the controversy behind the needle moves. So I've got Judgment Day backstage. McDonough, Balor. we've got our truth in the Judgment Day's locker room eating cake. So Truth seat injury rules. Our Truth is asking Judgment Day if they're looking for a fifth member for War Games. Our Truth is asking, did you win and how did I do? Our Truth says you need to be cheered up because you lost the match, so Randy Orton's back. Oh, I've missed Our Truth. I've missed everything. Oh, McDonough wants to take care of Truth. Jack World Cup Bridget, she KO'd Joe and Dragon versus Santos. Yeah, it was a long night, but it was worth it. I just want Our Truth to have his own TV show. His own sitcom. And you've got to have Santino Marella in there. I know I think he's still working with Impact. Akira Tozawa, obviously. I'd just sit there I'd be crying or laughing all day long. Need a Truth, Sammy and Jay segment of Truth trying to join War Games. Yeah. That sounds like it would be a good fun segment as well. Zoey Stark. Chop down Nia Jax with some leg kicks. Nia Jax just picks Zoey Stark up, throws her into the corner. Love to have been in the truck when Tripp said Q cult personality in Punk's video. Similar reason why I think Montreal was a work. Nah, I think Montreal, for the time of it, and there's so much backstage about everything. I don't think if it was a work, you go that far. Nia Jax taunting the crowd saying, Zoey, shut up. Nia just splashing in the corner to Zoey. Yeah. I don't. Nia Jax dives to the outside. It looks. There's so many things it could be. Oh, Zoey, beautiful. Up to the top 10 buckle and then dive into the outside. Yeah, if it was work, it's well done, but there's too much believability. There's too much animosity, and I mean beyond the map documentary does showcase it, I think, and it just shows that there was legit anger there. So if it was a work, I don't think that would be there. Brett doesn't think it's a work. No, he plays everything straight, doesn't he? That's the problem with him. So we're on a commercial break. Nia Jax and Zoey Stark. Do you reckon Nia's going to get the win? And then next week, that's when you have Shayna Baszler come and try and take revenge. And that's the formation of the, I don't know, what would you call a tag team? Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark. I know they don't normally give team names to the women's division for some reason. But what would you like to call them? I don't know. I don't know. I think you'd have the word combat in there somewhere because they're both very physical. I think they're both mixed martial arts style trained. I don't know. The Prince Blue Collar Brawlers. That's actually quite a cool name. Yeah, the very sort of brawler style. It's not super technical, but they can go in the ring. So yeah, I think Blue Collar Brawlers is a very suitable name. Jack wonders how many game covers Cena's had. I don't know. I don't think it's as many as you expect. Jax has got Zoey on the shoulders. Zoey counters. Jawbreaker off the rope. But it's an elbow from Nia Jax. So Nia Jax looking for a she's going for a power bomb. Not sure what Zoey went for, but Nia Jax just swinging Zoey into the middle turnbuckle. Looked nasty. Again, I'm worried for Zoey Stark being in the ring with Nia Jax. So we picked up, but escaped out the back. Big super kicks to Nia Jax. One to the leg. Nia quickly back to her feet. Takes Zoey Stark down. Nia Jax shoulder first into the ring post. Beautiful corkscrew sent on. So we're going for the cover 1, 2, kick out at 2. So he seems to have targeted the knee. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if she just sort of mispositioned herself. Rear attack by Nia in the corner. Nia going up to the second rope. So he right back to the leg. Late kick out from Nia Jax. Missile drop kick from Zoey Stark. Beautiful 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Zoey trying to use a quickness to keep attacks going. Zoey's going up. Second turnbuckle, top rope. Nia bounces off the rope, takes the legs out. Zoey off balance. Nia picks Zoey up off the corner. Samoan drop. Senton. Vicious looking Senton. Dragging Zoey over to the corner. Nia to the second rope. Annihilator. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Nia gets the win. Do I reckon it's going to be Shayna next week? I think that's natural progression in it. So what have we got left? We've still got the women's tag match. We've still got the Randy Orton match, and we've still got to have CM Punk. So we've got quite a packed hour. We've had the tag team Turmoil, we've had Randy Orton, we've had Cody. We haven't seen Seth, we haven't seen Jey Uso, which is, I think, a bit of a surprise. We haven't seen Miz, we haven't seen Gunther. So going a recap of the Intercontinental title match, Gunther retained against The Miz. I mean, I thought it was a good match. Crowd seemed really into the match, I think. Miz tapped out to near enough what was a Lion Tamer style Boston Crab. The raw graphics with Punk on still don't feel real. Yeah, no. I mean, they're using a photo from the return rather than a proper publicity style photo, which I think if he was wearing his t-shirt would make more sense. Go away, Miz, you had your moment. Yeah. So Imperium still seems to have a bit of dissension backstage. Oh, Gunther face to face with a Miz. So the Miz is going to challenge Gunther again after the press conference. Miz says he's going to take the title off of Gunther's shoulder. Gunther's saying that the Miz is a threat to the legendary title reign. Gunther's saying that Miz can claim he can be in the ring, but just not with himself. There we go. We are going Seth. Drip King himself. You know, someone who I do miss? Johnny Drip Drip. I do miss that. I do miss him. I thought he was a great character. Him and R-Truth would be great on a show today. WWE treating Punk like a huge deal because they failed to do it before he left. Could say the same about Cody Rhodes, though. You could say the same about Cody Rhodes. I don't think that at the point of them leaving, CM Punk obviously was a big air star, whereas Cody's earned his position. Now he's come back to the company. You look at what he obviously did in AEW. He even did Ring of Honor, New Japan. He made his character. This is going to be an interesting promo. Yeah, I bet it is. I can't wait. Do we think we're going to go an interruption, and who do we think it'd be? I don't know. I don't know what we'd have. Would you have someone come out and challenge him? Dynamite debut was in the middle of the show. Yeah. Joe was going to interrupt Seth. Oh, yeah, Joe's a good call. Yeah, I didn't think of that one. I was going and I'm thinking Jey Uso, no, Randy Orton already been out. I was like, Damian Priest is probably not going to cash it in tonight. So Joe interrupting is going to be great. Joe's going to bring back up in the form of Gallus. I need to. Gallus are fantastic. I've seen him in NXT UK when that was a thing back in 2019, I want to say. 2018, 2019. That was when we had Pete Dunne as champion, I think. I think it was Pete Dunne, or I think it might have been Walter Gunther. I know it was around that time, but that's when Imperium had Alexander Wolf in it as well. You still had Tyler Bate, Trent Seven, Mark Andrews, Flash Morgan Webster, some absolutely fantastic UK-based performers. And I know since then there's been a lot of changes. What we got? Flash Morgan Webster, Mark Andrews. It was absolutely fantastic in the ring. And it's just a shame that the main roster, or at least NXT options, or at least a big push in WWE at any point. Because we've had rumours of the AOP or the Authors of Pain, whatever they're going to be called now, returning with sort of teasers of Gallus being called up. I just don't know. Authors of Pain, I don't know who to team them up with, or whether you just have them come in. Because that's partly what I'm thinking. I didn't know whether they'd show up as a surprise entrant in the tag team turmoil match. But if they won, it'd obviously been like heel versus heel, which notoriously are not a very good match for the fans. So it's a bit strange. But like I said, I mean, Drew bringing Gallus up makes sense. So Sami Zayn and Jey Uso back-to-back War Games matches, which is an interesting fact to say. Early copyright bug. What for, Jack? Crowd singing along with Cody. Not Cody, Seth. Why did I say Cody? That's a nice jacket Seth's got on. Freaking Rollins. Crowd singing along, introducing himself, getting the fans to introduce him in a way, really. Singing drowned out by punk chants and Rollins is egging it on. Love it. Yeah. Because that's the match that people want. Seth really egging him on. Seth doesn't want to spend more energy on the hypocrite. I think a lot of people are with you there, Seth. Seth saying that CM doesn't matter at all. Seth, why don't we talk about the title? Seth's talking about he's built the title into the most prestigious in the industry. I don't know about that, Seth. I don't know about that. I mean, you've built it up, you've done a good job, but it's not been defended in a little while on, I don't think. Seth saying he doesn't feel good. So Seth's been talking to Adam Pearce. Here we go, it's Drew. Yep, called it misfit, didn't you? I mean, it does make sense. Do I reckon this is the match we're going to go at the Rumble? It's a Royal Rumble caliber match. Even if you don't have Roman on there, this feels like a main event match before the Rumble. Punk versus Seth's going to be a phenomenal feud. It's going to be built so much in the real world. I think it's going to be great. Joe was talking about the most important thing is happening inside the ring. Joe wants to shake Seth's hand for the victory at War Games. Respectful handshake there, very nice. Joe's saying that the Judgment Day master plan was them losing the match. Joe's saying he wants to get refocused. He wants to put Jay on the back burner. Joe wants to focus on what's most important, which is the world title. Misfit Cat bait for Punk's rebuttal later tonight. Yes, I think that's going to be a good little bit. So what did say at Crown Jewel? Seth say Drew has no one to blame but himself. It'd be the best thing that ever happened to Drew. Joe's confirming he's 100% right. Joe has no one to blame but himself. Joe said that at one point Drew had Seth on the ropes. Drew had the edge to tell Seth he was a great world champion. Seth ended up slapping. Seth slapped Drew. I reckon that is one of the points where Drew is going to build himself back up. Joe saying the sympathy has gone. Get lost, Jo, so he's coming to that world title. Joe wants the damn rematch. Seth could realistically say no. Seth saying that Joe deserves a rematch. Seth believes there might be a couple of people who deserve a title opportunity more. Seth met with Adam Pearce next week on Raw. Seth defending the title next Monday night on Raw. Who against? Our Truth. Who was it against? Who was it against? Jey Uso. Yes. I'm sure that was a real headbutt, 100%. It reminded me of what KO gave to Vince McMahon. That was... Joe, I think, has lost it, yeah. overhead throw. Seth is being demolished by Drew. Oh, we're going Drew. We're going the Uso come out. That cut, yeah. Brutal, wasn't it, Jack? Seth is defending the title against Jey Uso, saying it in front of Drew, who despises him. It's Joker and it's troll level. Again in the yeets, super kick. Jey helps Seth up to his feet and then super kicks from both of them. Drew out the ring. Jay's picked up the title. And he looks at it before handing it over to Seth. That's the match. I think it'll be a good match, but you want to see Seth versus Drew, yeah. The headbutt was Shibata levels of nasty, just a tad. Yeah, it was a vicious looking headbutt, and it didn't sound like a thigh slap either. What else have we got? Oh, we've still got Randy and Dirty Dom. We've still got the women's tag match. We've still got CM Punk. We've still got quite a bit left on the show. So I've got Piper Niven, Chelsea Green going up against Natalya and Tegan Knox. Let's get that poll going for you. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, Natalya, Tegan Knox. There you go. Get your votes in. Oh, we're going Logan Paul next week. Oh no, Logan Paul's on SmackDown this Friday. Yep, it's already done for you, Asin, don't worry. SmackDown looks like it's going to be a stacked show then. How was my Black Friday? I didn't really do anything for it, dude. What did I do? What did I do? Anything fun? No, well, I say I didn't really do anything fun. I went to go see Dom. I had a cup of tea with Dom. I had a chat with him. I came back. I did Wrestling Royalty with Andy. We had a chat about Survivor Series before Saturday night. And that was it, really. I haven't even done anything for Cyber Monday today. bought 0 on Black Friday sales. I didn't buy anything, Jack, whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever. Yeah, I wasn't that bothered about it. There wasn't anything I wanted, so I didn't really bother looking. How about Taboo Tuesday? Again, I've got nothing booked for it. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not looking for anything. Last thing that I got was what's called an Asus ROG Ally. It's like a Nintendo Switch and a Steam Deck, but Windows. You can put pretty much everything on there, from PC emulators, Xbox, PlayStation emulators, anything off your Steam library. You can set in a single handheld. It's brilliant. I've taken a few photos of games I've got on there, sent them over to Sam, obviously, because he does game testing and reviewing. And he's super jealous of it. Oh no, Jack, it's a proper all-in-one handheld. It's absolutely fantastic. It can play a lot of games at the highest level of quality, but it's literally about that big. It's brilliant. Once I'm done, I'll send you some photos of it, because I've got Fight Forever on there. I've got a lot of the Need for Speed games that I've got. Call of Duty's on there. Bit of everything. I'm playing Skyrim again. So we're getting super effects from Rhea Ripley. Oh, no. We've got Drew backstage. Oh, Sami Zayn's there. So Sami's saying that, questioning Drew's intentions. Sami is saying that Drew's not the only one that's had disappointments. Drew lost the title against. Drew didn't win the title against Roman. Sami didn't win the title against Roman with the families there. Sami's saying the end game is becoming World Heavyweight Champion. Drew's been world title twice. Sami's saying that Drew's acting like a spoiled brat. That's bold. Sami's saying that Drew's better than that. Drew's saying he's going to try looking at working his way back up. Oh, Drew wants a match with Sami next week. Oh, that's a bit of a mouth-watering match, I think. So again, Chelsea Green, Piper Niven coming out now. Women's Tag Team Champions. Almost one of the flying orb toys off Amazon. Look cool. End up with one. Lots of videos. Yeah, there is. There's a lot of adverts from it all. When lines are bled to the point it's hard to tell if the beef is real or awake, then that's when it's a good story. It doesn't have to be built on storyline. It could literally be, I just don't like you. And that's when you get the real chemistry. Look at Brett and Nichols. They legitimately didn't like each other. So the matches always had a lot of chemistry, and it was fantastic. So challenging for the tag titles, Tegan Knox and Natalya. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven defending the titles tonight. So we don't see Chelsea Green and Piper Niven losing these, do we? I don't see them losing it whatsoever. Although someone does. Someone in the chat does. Who's gone for Natalya and Tegan? So again, Tegan Knox is one I think deserves to be pushed a lot more. She is a brilliant performer. She's got a cool look. The hairstyle is the hair colours are fantastic. We've got Natalya in the ring. She's Chelsea Green's just tagged out. In comes Piper. Natalya with a step go behind, a waist lock. Her Piper gets the pin. Yeah. Well, Piper's shoulders just straight into the ring post. In comes Tegan Knox. Beautiful from Tegan. Big kick from Tegan. Natalya's tagged back in. Cross body from Natalya to Piper. Beautiful. Natalya's saying that Chelsea Green can kiss her ear. I know if Jack was in, he'd probably be happy to do it. So we've gone to a commercial break again. So what do we think Punk's going to say anything of note? Or is it going to be like a rehashing of his AEW debut promo? Is he going to allude to the controversy that's happened while he was out of the company? Or while he was actually in AEW? Now Rapsy goes in and starts on Seth. I don't know. I don't know whether I'd want him to go up, not even go up against anyone yet. He comes in, he does a promo talking about he's here to work with people, he's here to do business. And to start off with, he just wants to have good matches. So, like, next week, I wouldn't have him show up. The week after, I'd have him show up, but I wouldn't have him every single week. I'd have him just sort of slowly introduced, and like in 2 weeks' time, I'd probably have him go up against someone like Chad Gable just for a small match. And then a couple of weeks after that, same thing again, go up against, I don't know. But yeah, just keep doing a couple of small matches and then hold off until WrestleMania, or at least Elimination Chamber. And maybe have him win a number one contenders match to get him into the main event of WrestleMania. Introduce Mrs. Brooks now. I don't see her doing it. I don't see her coming back to business, in all honesty. If she comes back, I don't think she'll be an in-ring performer. I think she might be like a manager valet type. Natalya's put on the top turnbuckle. Chelsea's going up to climb up. Natalya's trying to fight back. Natalya gets out of the way. Power bomb to Chelsea Green. 1, 2. Count at 2. In comes Tegan. Big clothesline. Attacking, piping Niven on the apron. Clothesline. And again to Chelsea Green. Uppercut. Tegan knocks fired up. Oh, Chelsea with an open hand slap to Tegan knocks. Chelsea smiling it off and then a headbutt. First. Piper Niven trying to climb in, but Tegan knocks takes her straight out. Niven with that, not Piper Niven, Tegan knocks with that quick sort of pace going up to the top. Front flip, 1, 2. Piper Niven breaks it up, 2. Piper tags in. Tegan knocks. Ooh. Michael Cole has just called a move a code breaker. That's interesting. That is very interesting, having Michael Cole call a move a code breaker, because obviously that is a Jericho move, which is exiled from WWE at the minute. Chelsea Green's tagged in again with Tegan Knox. Chelsea was looking for the unpretty hair. Knox her on outside, but grabs Chelsea. Chelsea Green on the apron. crossbody. The quarter, Tegan Knox quarter. Knox and Natalya suplexing Chelsea Green into the barricade. Piper Niven can ball off the top of the apron, taking out both Natalya and Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox being thrown back into the ring. Crossbody to Tegan Knox. 1, 2, 3. I think it should have been the other way. I think Natalya should have taken the pin. Yeah, I think Natalya should have taken the pin in that one, don't you? Tegan Knox is someone that I think deserves to be built up more, and having her eat the pin just doesn't make sense to me. So next week, yep, it is official. Seth versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then we've got Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre going one-on-one. So we've got Randy Orton backstage now. And we've got Jey Uso. Jey Uso wants to thank Orton for War Games. Jey Uso is talking about receipts. Jey Uso is trying to do a right on Monday Night Raw and put the past in the back. Orton says that Jay's had Cody's back. Cody trusts Jey Uso. Orton wants to handle finish with the bloodline. But if Jey Uso's out with the bloodline, good. They're cool. Going to be some serious noise during the Orton Dom match. Oh, yes. Here we go. Jay and Randy are cool. That's nice. It's nice to see it. So we're going Randy Orton versus Dom. Let's get the poll going for you. Randy Orton, Dominic Mysterio. Who do I think is going to win? I think it's an easy one for you. There you go. So we're going to commercial break before we get all come to the ring. So we're going to have that match. Then we're going to have Punk return. So do we think Punk will have anything interesting to say then? It'll probably be talking about main event of WrestleMania, I reckon. He's here to got unfinished business. That seems to be the theme of tonight's show. Drew says he's got unfinished business. Unfinished business with Orton. So I reckon that's probably what it's going to be. It's going to be, I've got unfinished business. So yeah, I think that's what it'll be. What's people got planned for the week then? Jay just gave Joe the reason to hate him. Just sad. But I mean, like I said, Jay seems to have turned a new leaf. He's trying to do good. Orton's let it go, so why can't Drew? Really? He's giving him another chance. Orton's giving him another chance. Is Drew just being a bit petulant? So yeah, it could be where it just doesn't make sense. But I mean, the Scottish should learn to hold a grudge, I think. Drew McIntyre is like the obsessive ex-girlfriend. Have you got a lot of experience of them then, Misfit? Drew, I think. Would you want to see Drew move over to SmackDown at some point? Because I reckon him versus LA Knight would be a great match. If you have LA Knight take the US title off of Logan Paul, I think Logan Paul versus LA Knight would be a good match, and then LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre would be a good match. And have Drew hold the US title for a while. So backstage with Jackie Redmond, we've got Becky Lynch. Becky says she feels like she went to war. Becky saying that there's a thin line between love and hate. Yeah, Becky looks like she's got a bit of a bruise on her head. I love the fact that JD McDonough is wearing a Monday Night Raw shirt. It's obviously a Bloodline themed one because it's purple, but he hasn't got his own T-shirt design. I don't think he's got one yet. There we go. Apex Predator time, Randy Orton. Is it me or does Dominic Mysterio look a little bit worried? So still got Orton coming out to the ring, crowd cheering along. Looks in phenomenal shape. Orton sure stayed in shape, 100%. Six pack, yeah, abs. Forgot that Randy's Orton takes a bit longer. Well, he's an old man now, isn't he? He can't run to the ring like he used to. I mean, like, this is a match that a year ago seemed ridiculous. Dominic Mysterio going up on. Orton just shoving Dom into the corner. We're going, who's your daddy chance? When did he ever run to the ring? He didn't, but it's not. He can't walk as quick as he used to then, Jack. Oh, with some big right hands, European uppercut to Dom. Whipping. Huge back body drop. Viper in control as we go to commercial break. Gunner on the outside trying to cool Dirty Dom down. Your phones are nearly died. Great height on that back body drop. 100% now, man. Dirty Dom was probably 7-8 feet up, nearly far off. And yeah, it's just nice to see Randy Orton back in the ring. I know we saw him on Saturday, but that was obviously in a big multi-man match. But seeing him one-on-one again, it's just nice to see him in. It doesn't look like he's missed a step. What votes have we got? 100% think it's Orton, yeah. I mean, I'd be surprised if anyone did put Dominic Mysterio. So I've just put a link in, just for people who might want to purchase anything. Our Cyber Monday deals are going on for a little while. So if you do want anything, I would hurry up and get it because we are offering free delivery at the minute. So back on Raw, Dom thrown to the outside unceremoniously. No care from Orton there. Orton was looking for a back side slam onto the announce desk, but Dom got out the way. Dom shoving Orton into the steel steps. Dom's got the upper hand. He's got a reverse chin lock on Orton. Dom knees to the midsection. Puts out the corner, huge clothesline, and again, beautiful power slam, vintage Orton. Orton, vintage DDT. Jack can't wait for the next segment. It'll be all right, I guess. I don't think it'll be spectacular. Viper's coiled. McDonough pulls Dom out the ring. So we've got I can't remember where it was, fruit roll, whatever it was. Shoving jelly rolls, that's the one. Shoving McDonough on the outside. And same again to Dom. Jelly roll, the knife 5 to Orton. Huge side slam onto the announce desk to Dom Mysterio. We're getting one more time chance. Is he going to give in to the crowd? By the looks of it, he is. And again, massively elevating Dom. Dom thrown into the ring. Oh, going to go coiled Viper, ready to strike. Nope. McDonough's tried to go in, but eats an elevated DDT for his troubles. Dom from behind with a drop kick. Looking for a 619. Gets the 619. Dom's going up to the top. Went for the frog splash. Dom misses. RKO out of nowhere. One, two, three. Orton gets that win. Orton's back with a win on Monday Night Raw. So CM Punk looks like he's got his own locker room. CM Punk with his own locker room still doesn't feel real. Yeah. I mean, it could just literally stick on any random door in backstage there. The significance of it in it. So we are on commercial break as of right now. Won't be long till we're getting the Unspoken One come out. Do I reckon he'll be wearing his own t-shirt this time and not just a plain white t-shirt? Because it still feels a bit odd not seeing the crossed fists. I was tempted to put my Punk shirt on, but I still don't know if I can support him after what he did at AEW. So I'm holding judgment yet. I know we probably haven't had any more commercials than normal for the last hour, but it feels like we've had so many, probably because we didn't have any during that first hour. Rhea pointed out that Randy should have been disqualified because of the Jelly Dude. Yeah, probably. Punk must really be feeling full of himself. I mean, Punk is very egotistical anyway. He's got a massive ego, and to work in something like professional wrestling, you've got to have an ego. But some people do push it a bit far. Shawn Michaels did in the 90s, which is obviously why people said that it was a nightmare to work with. But business is business. You've got to do what you need to do. So just coming back on. So Germany getting SmackDown and bashing Berlin. That's cool. Full international. There we go. Gets fired, then rehired at a big race, probably, yeah. Yeah, he's wearing his shirt. Still, it still feels unnatural, doesn't it? Again, he's a polarizing figure, he's divisive. A lot of people love him. A lot of people do hate him. But that's the point of him, is he generates reactions. So, I mean, money talks, and shortly we will be hearing CM Punk talk. Who would have thought it though? 10 years ago, we'd have said there's no chance in hell. And even 6 months ago, I wouldn't have expected it, but it's happened. So we've got CM Punk chance, obviously. First line looks like hell froze over. So Punk is on Monday Night Raw with a live microphone. Ready, being cheeky, talking about football. Mediocre wrestler, sketchy finishing move, huge draw. Yeah, I completely agree. So Punk is trying to put the words together to describe how he feels. He's come to two words. He's scared of how true the two words are. So the words have changed. As long as you speak from the heart, you can't go wrong because it's the truth. Is home. Oh, I don't know if I like that. We're getting welcome back chance. CM Punk chants. I don't know how I'm going to react. This is where he belongs. It's been 10 years and the fans haven't forgotten. All over the world. No one's ever stopped chanting his name. The voiceless found the voice. He couldn't be more proud of them. He wishes he said he could never wish he never had to leave. Well, my mum said he'd have to leave and come back to get everything he wanted. He's saying he's back home. Saturday night was an amazing moment. Monday was an amazing moment. Punk saying it feels like a family reunion. How's AJ? AJ Lee's referenced. She sends her regards. Everyone's welcomed him back with open arms. What about Drew? Well, almost everybody. What about Drew? Some people are afraid of the truth. Best in the world hasn't been here for 10 years. They're afraid the brass ring is in his back pocket and no one can grab it. We need some amazing moments in the ring. Yeah. Best in the world is back. The best of the world is standing in the ring, live in living colour. So, he said he's not here to make friends, he's here to make money. So I am going to leave it open for a minute for a quick little bit, because I think that promo wasn't very good, in all honesty. I think it was a lot of words, but not a lot of meaning behind it. It felt to me like he was pandering, and everything that was said was it wasn't even directed at anything. It was all egotistical again. He was talking about everyone thinks I'm holding brass rings. I'm the best in the world. And I didn't really enjoy it, in all honesty. His AW debut and his promo there had a lot more in there. And I just think that this one felt very scripted. It felt very pandering to the fans. But it wasn't even giving the fans a direction for him, in all honesty. So I'm still on the fence about whether I think this will be a good run or not. I hope, for everyone's sake, fans as well as the business, I hope it's a good run. I hope he achieves success. But he said about everyone is glad to see him back. It's been all hugs and handshakes. We know there's a couple of people back there probably aren't happy with him being back. Drew 100% is one of them. So I just think that there's a lot of work for him to do to be able to feel and be able to believe that this run is going to be a success. Some of the guys in the back of week after week as to resent Punk, yeah. A half-assed promo, no big pops, 100%. There's nothing there that is a revelation, and I think that's a big problem. We know full well it's a money talks deal for him. He's probably been given a huge paycheck. He's probably been told you're going to be main eventing one night of WrestleMania, and you only have to work the same amount of days as Roman Reigns, whatever. I don't know. After seeing the reactions from Drew storming backstage and the reactions of Seth and flipping him off, I would have expected something more concrete from them. Whether it was talking about, I'm here to work with the best performers that I believe, and you could have referenced Seth in that. You could have referenced Drew. You could have even referenced someone like Roman, because they are absolutely fantastic. They're working their ass off week in, week out. Yeah, the feud needs to get going. The talk's going to get old very quickly, 100%. And that is the problem. Is Punk can be a really good talker. He can be good in the ring. I wouldn't say he's fantastic. I wouldn't say he's phenomenal, but he can be good in the ring. The match against Darby Allin was brilliant as a return match. But he needs to say something of substance. He needs to say something of meaning. And going forward, he needs to put on showcase matches and help build new talent for me. He did do it in AW. He did go up against people like Darby Allin, Ricky Starks. He did build them up. And then he even helped people like MJF. So he did actually do what I think he should have done. But then obviously things happened. He fights as a good wrestler. His opponent will have to turn down their moves to accommodate Punk's limited skills. Yeah, I mean, I reckon Punk can go in the ring. I don't think he's going to be as athletic as he used to be, which comes with age. But you look at, I mean, people like Cena, they are of an age where they might not be doing all of the super high flying moves, but it was never their main operation in the ring anyway. His GTS is a little sketchy. Yeah. I mean, Kenta's is amazing. Kenta's just pop every time for me. Punk sometimes just feels a little bit weak and there's no real impact. I know that's sometimes down to the person taking the move to sell it, but sometimes you can't sell a move if you don't feel like it's going to be impactful. But for now, I'm going to be done about Punk. Done about talking about Punk. I'm going to go on to the rest of the show review. The match of the night for me was actually the tag team Turmoil. It was a great match. I didn't think the right teams was in the final two. I thought it should have probably been D.I.Y and the Creed brothers. Maybe even an appearance from the AOP, which I think should have happened. I performed tonight just because it was so entertaining, was our truth. Him in the Judgment Day's locker room was fantastic. And yeah, the show itself, I would probably give the show itself overall probably 6.5 out of 10. I think they should have had a bit more of a women's showcase. I know we had the tag match, we had the Zoey Stark and Nia Jax match, but previous weeks we've had 15, 20, almost 30 women showcased on Monday Night Raw. This week it just felt like they didn't exist really. Punk versus Gunther would be a world shaker, yeah. Punk versus LA Knight I think would be a bang, because they've both got very similar styles, but both of them can talk on the mic, and I think that's what I would want to see more, is them two talk on the mic. It's been a pleasure as always. If you haven't, don't like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, all the standard stuff. And don't forget, our sale is on the Gimme Hullywood merchandise shop. The link is in the description below, so get yourself over there, get your 15% off, get your free delivery, get your Hull merchandise before Christmas. If you're not going to get your family members to get it for you. 6.5 is good. Yeah, it was a good show. It wasn't a great show, by all means. It wasn't a show that I would be raving to tell people about, but Tag Team Turmoil was a good fun match. And the match itself was the show itself was a good fun show. I didn't really like the ending promo, but that's what's probably dropping it down a little bit. So yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot worse, haven't we? We've seen better, but it's Monday Night Raw. It's after a premium live event, so we've got the hype of the weekend. So I am going to love you and leave you all. Go 49ers, yeah. I mean, they won last week, so it was a good win. Fingers crossed we keep that up. Cheers, dude. See you later, man. You have a good week, fella. And oh, shall we have? There we go.
This is the hardcore legend, Mick Foley. Well, hello and welcome to Give Me a Haul. Yeah, I hope everyone there, right there in Yorkshire, is having a nice day. Bang, bang. Have a nice day. Yeah.